Around you, is there any girl who eats this way? If yes, then you have to be careful. In the night, a girl was crushed by the serial killer on the ground. She could only open her eyes wide. The man stabbed a mysterious knife in her shoulder. Suddenly, lightning came. The two exchanged bodies. When the killer regained consciousness, he found out he was successful. He is extremely excited, because this identity is the most perfect cover to kill. There would be lots of fun. He decided to go to school to play, choose clothes first. But this girl always dressed well. This can't be the style of the killer. He found a red leather shirt in her sister's wardrobe. This is fine. He leisurely walked to school. The same classmates are dumbfounded by his dress style, because before the girl was gentle, now suddenly changed style, which attracted some boys. On the other side, Millie, in the body of the killer, woke up in a scary room. Oh my god. Where is this? Well, why is my voice so different? Millie looked in the mirror. After a scream, Millie ran out into the street. Everyone looked at Millie with strange eyes. Millie bumped into a middle-aged woman. She recognized it immediately. She is the wanted criminal. Again a scream. Then people saw the criminal running away in a sullen manner. The developed sweat glands made Millie's body stink. She decided to bathe at school. At the same time, the murderer was also searching for the target at school. At that time, a girl named Ryler stopped him. She used to bully Millie in front of friends. She wanted to pick a quarrel again. As expected, Ryler led him into the changing room, asked Millie about the night, was arrested by the killer to make fun of Millie. But she probably did not expect that the girl in front of her was not the old Millie. In the eyes of the killer, Ryler is the first target. Take the initiative to find a place to die. He lightly lifted Ryler's hair. She felt creepy, so she ran to the toilet. When passing female bathrooms, she saw the wanted criminal taking a bath. How did Ryler know this man was the real Millie? Ryler hurriedly ran away, then bumped into the real killer. He said, "Come on, girl. Let me take you away." He pushed Ryler into a freezer. Ryler has not recovered yet. Then he closed the door, then blocked the handle. This is the freezer. The killer pressed the console. The temperature inside immediately dropped. There's no other way. Millie had to read a love letter with the voice of the killer. "I know. You are a bright lighthouse. I always crave for lost in that aura. Please immerse me in your love. Let me be a white snowflower." After a moment of embarrassment, the man recognized the killer in front of him was Millie, because only two of them knew this poem. They gagged the murderer. They intended to steal that mysterious knife back. The boy stayed to watch for the killer, even though the body is that of a girl. But those murderous eyes still scared him out of his soul. Not long after, his mother came home. Seeing the girl tied up on a chair, his mother froze. "You." Son had to explain. "You know, this is the role play." But his mother always thought he was gay. She did not believe he had a girlfriend. She thought the boy was pervert, demanding to release the girl. At that moment, the killer removed the tape by himself, then picked up the knife from the ground. The mother and son rushed to the room, closed the door. The knife pierced the door. Fortunately, the killer is a girl. He banged the door for a while, but couldn't open it. He had to leave. He ran to the police station, stole the mysterious knife. The police caught Millie, prepared to lock her eye. In the cell, Millie had no other way. She took advantage of the muscular body to lock the police in a cell, then immediately chased after the killer. The murderer encountered a few fluffy guys at school party. He planned something bad. The murderer took them to an empty warehouse. The fluffy men surrounded the killer. They did not expect that that would be the last time they laughed. A bottle of Winnie, a knife, then an electric saw. The killer killed them all. At that time, Millie also found the killer. He held an iron hook. Millie started fighting against him. Luckily, Millie's current body was stronger, so she soon prevailed. The killer could not beat her, then ran away. Millie chased after her. Her friend Nyla came, pushed the killer, fall. The friend threw the knife to Millie. Seeing time is running out, Millie stabbed the knife into her body. Thunder and storm wind raged. Then Millie regained consciousness. Her friend asked Millie some secret questions. Millie all answered correctly. They succeeded. Millie is back. At that Timoth, police came to arrest the killer. Millie had a perfect ending. The movie ends here. Actually, the movie has many violent details which are not convenient to show. You can see the original movie. My name is Lindsay. If you like, remember to follow and hit like. The killer locked Ryler in the freezer. Panel adjustment. The temperature dropped rapidly. The girl inside is gonna die. Millie took a bath, wrap a towel over her head as a habit, although the current body is that of the killer but the habit is still of a girl. After dressing, she entered the changing room. Something is wrong with the freezer. She opened it, seeing her friend inside has been frozen stiffly. Millie knew the murderer had already started killing with her own body. On the other hand, he just killed a teacher. Seeing this sharp eye, who was his next target? Time does not wait for man. Millie looked for two of her good friends. Nyla and Josh saw the criminal, so they ran away. Millie chased after. She pulled Nyla back. Who expected Nyla to kick her feet? For the first time in her life she felt this pain. Millie held her pain to chase, finally cornered them into the kitchen. Millie explained frantically, but the two friends didn't listen. They hit her, and threw a tray of carrots to her, also hit with iron. So painful that Millie used a cover as shield. To prove herself, Millie had to dance. Then answered a few secrets that only the three of them know. Then smacked hands in their own way. Finally the two friends also believed. She is Millie. After a while of investigation, they found out the cause of the body swap. It is that mysterious knife. Moreover, if it is over 24 hours, it has not been exchanged, then it will be forever stuck like that. Three people decided to find the killer to swap bodies. They saw his location. Thanks to a friend's story, they rushed to the place. Just when he was about to attack, they appeared promptly, to feint immediately the killer. They tied the murderer at the boy's house earlier. Take him home too, because Millie secretly loved him for a long time. A moment later, the boy woke up, seeing the killer sitting in front of him. The killer took advantage of Millie's body, to ask the boy, to alert the police to arrest criminals. Millie explained much, but the boy still firmly called the police. Millie had to read a love letter that had been written to him, with the voice of the killer.